Hello students, welcome to J Science Hub. Today we are going to study about characteristics of organism. First of all, we are going to discuss about irritability and coordination. Think about an instant. You are walking in the road and someone claps from behind. You immediately turn your neck to observe who is that person. This shows the organism react according to the changes in the environment. These changes can be internal or external. So, a change which is strong enough to bring about the response is known as stimulus. Here, the clapping sound can be considered as a stimuli. These stimuli are detected by our sensory organs. There are 5 different sensory organs present in human, right? They are eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin. The stimuli can be light, sound, chemical and mechanical or physical vibration. So the reaction according to the changes in the environment are known as responses. So the turning of head due to the clapping sound can be considered as a response. The ability to respond to a stimuli received from internal or an external environment is known as irritability. Then what is coordination? The communication between different organs during responding to a stimulus is known as coordination. Nerves, muscles and hormones are important in coordination. Not only animals but also plants respond to stimuli. For example, think about mimosa plants. When you touch or when you create a vibration, mimosa leaves shows the sleeping movement, right? Excretion. There are several metabolic activities take place in human body, right? They can be considered as a biochemical reactions. Biochemical reactions can be divided into 2 types. They are anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism means the process of synthesis of complex compounds from simple compounds within the living body. Energy is stored during this process. Catabolism, the process of breaking down complex compound into simple compound in the body, releasing energy, is known as catabolism. We engaged in different metabolic activities to produce our main product, but the byproducts also produced during these metabolic activities. These byproducts can be toxic and they can't be accumulated in our body, right? So they should be removed from our body. So the process of removing these byproducts from a body that are produced during a metabolism is known as excretion. Waste materials or the byproducts which produced during a metabolic activity is known as excretory matters. The organs which engage in the process of excretion is known as excretory organ. Main excretory materials of organisms are urea, salts, carbon dioxide and water. Human excrete in the form of urine, exhale gas and sweat. Sweat consists of water and salt. Exhale air consists of carbon dioxide and water vapor. Urine contains urea, water and salt. There are several organs present in human to perform this excretion. They are skin, kidney and lungs. Nitrogenous excretion of human mainly take place by kidney. Plants also remove carbon dioxide during respiration like animal. Living organisms change the location of their whole body or a part of its body as a response to a stimulus. This process is known as movement. Organisms fulfill their requirements such as food, protection, reproduction with the help of movement. Animals shows a special movement called locomotion. Here, the total body of the animal is moved from one place to another. Unicellular organisms also shows the movement by cilia, flagella and pseudopodia. Amoeba shows the movement by pseudopodia, Iglina shows the movement by flagella and Paramecium shows the movement by cilia. Multicellular organisms move the whole body or a part of the body with the help of muscles. Especially we humans use our muscles and skeleton system for movement. Similarly, the organelles within the cells have the ability to move. For example, esophagus shows the peristaltic movement to transfer the food down the esophagus to the stomach. So the movement is the living character of organism and it is essential for their existence. Not only animals but also plants also shows the movement. For example, the shoot apex of the plant grows towards the light and the root apex towards the gravity. This shows the tropic movements. We can consider the growth of plant shoot towards the light as a positive phototropic movement, and the growth of root towards the gravity as a positive geotropic movement. So the organism move as the response to the stimuli. These stimuli can be vary, for example, light, chemical substance, gravitational force, heat, vibration, or the presence of water. Reproduction. Reproduction is vital for the existence of life. Think, if the organism die without producing the offspring, what happens to the earth? That species will become the extinct species in the world, right? So in order to maintain the existence on earth, before one generation dies, they should produce their next generation. So the production of new generation by a unicellular or multicellular organism for the continuation of their species is known as reproduction. The reproduction can be take place in two types. They are sexual and asexual reproduction. During sexual reproduction, the gametes are formed. These gametes can be produced by a female and male organism of the same species. These gametes are fertilized and forms the zygote. The zygote can be considered as a first cell of the process of producing a new organism. During asexual reproduction, a single organism can produce an identical new offspring without the contribution of another organism. For example, the propagation of new plant by vegetative structure of plants. Growth and development. The cell growth means the irreversible increase of dry mass of the cell. Development means the increase in the complexity of the cell. So in the previous character, reproduction, we study about the zygote, which forms due to the sexual reproduction. We consider it as a single cell. This zygote develops into an embryo within the uterus and later transform into an offspring. From this you can understand the life of multicellular plants or animals starts from a single cell. Mainly the increase in number of cells by cell division contributes towards the growth of a multicellular organism. Growth and development can be expressed in three steps: irreversible increase in size of the cell, increase in number of cells by cell division, and cell differentiation. Axonometer can be used to show the growth of the plant. This figure shows you the axonometer. So now we understand about the characteristics that should be present in a living organism. All the living organisms show these characteristics. The things which not show these characteristics are considered as a non-living things. Hope you understand the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to J Science Hub for more videos related to science.